What's good, y'all? Hope everybody out there is doing okay. I know that after this Royal Rumble pay-per-view, I am certainly doing okay. Did anybody else enjoy this show like I did? I thought this was excellent. Just constantly, I was just feeling surprised and sitting forward, hunched forward, like watching the show. Like I don't know, just I'm not saying I had low expectations heading into the show, but this show was better than I expected it to be because I don't know. My take, it was great. Anybody watching this video, please leave a comment in my comment section. What do you think about the show? Anything that stood out to you? I gotta hear from you guys because your opinion is what's most important to me in this world. I will talk about other things about this show later on, but what I want to talk about is the Royal Rumble match 2018. I have not seen a Royal Rumble match this good probably since I got back into wrestling in I'd say 2010. And while I've seen some good ones, whatever, some okay ones, I was constantly like, I don't know. I brought out the pen and paper because I got bad short term memory, and I was able to come up with 8 reasons because we don't do top tens anymore on YouTube. We're obscure and we're brand new with things, and so I might do a top 7 on something tomorrow. But top 8 things that I loved about the 2018 Royal Rumble. Number 8 or number 1, however you want to number it. Great crowd, just so electric, so alive for things. It was just really refreshing to not see them, you know, be butthurt about who was eliminated 20 minutes into the match, and then the whole rest of the show is just shit on by them from, this guy's eliminated, well then screw the show and screw you. We want refunds or whatever. We didn't get that from this crowd. They were genuinely enjoying things, and that's sweet. They were popping for things, and that brings me on to my next point. Is number 2 or number 7, however you want to number it. A great cast of characters in this Rumble match. I would say 1 out of every 3 people, maybe 1 out of every 4 entries at least, would be somebody where I would be surprised and I would be like excited and, like I said, hunched forward, just kind of like, this is sick, just really engaging. Just something that I was thinking about is the 2017 Royal Rumble, how we went a good 10 entries in a row of just mid carders and just dry entries where I'm not reacting and there's not anything unique happening besides maybe a Kofi, elimination or something. My point is things were just way different this year. 1 out of every few entries would get me like, really? At least, whether it's one of my favorites or it could be a surprise entry. I'll talk about them a little bit later. But yeah, just great cast of characters. It was nice to not have a long dry span and just have everybody pushed into the last 5 entries of the match. Even though the last 5 entries were still not bad at all. So yeah, great cast of characters. Number 3 or number 6, however you want to number it. Heath Slater. This was excellent. Starting off with him getting hit, getting beaten down on the way to the... When he took that clothesline at first, I lost it. I think that was from Baron Corbin, maybe. And I lost it. I started laughing from there, like, laughing out loud. And then he took shots from, like, the next 2 or 3 people that came out, including Bray Wyatt. And by that point, I was just so done. I was like, how in the world can this get any better? Here comes Sheamus on his 40th birthday. Finally, you know what? I'm gonna get your ass in this ring, and then takes one of the quickest eliminations in Royal Rumble history. And I'm not kidding. This Philly crowd was so loud when Sheamus took that elimination. He went over the top rope, and everybody was so loud, and that was just I just thought that was great. That was such a great reaction. I've already watched the Rumble match twice. Watched it live. I came home. I watched the WWE 24, and then I had to watch the Rumble match again. I have not loved a Rumble match this much in this long. So yeah, big shout out to Heath Slater and Sheamus for making that right there. My next point, number 4. That's what I've written down on my paper. The Kofi survival. It gets good every year, and I loved when they did the pre-match thing where they're asking Kofi, "Hey Kofi, how are you gonna, skip a survival this time?" And Kofi's like, making fun of them and just kind of talking in their tone or whatever, just whatever, just, belittling or whatever, and then he's like, I'm planning on winning. I don't have any plans on that kind of stuff. Like, I'm supposed to win this, and I thought that was great right there. That was a great promo right there, and this was the best one. This was so over the top. Pancakes, you gotta watch it. I can't do it play by play, but the best thing about it would be 3 feet away, maybe 5 feet away from his foot on the pancakes, is Mike Chioda, hands on his knees, engaged, staring at this dude's foot on a stack of pancakes on the ground, just trying to. This is his job. This is his professionality, whatever the word is. Just making sure. How much time? Okay, so I still got some time to talk. He's got his foot on this. He's got his eyes on. Oh, it was just ridiculous. So yeah, Kofi's elimination gets better every year. Next year, there's got to be some pyro involved. I don't care what Vince's budget is. I think it's going to be great. Number 5, yeah, the surprise entries. And so Adam Cole, hold on, my battery's dying. And Andre, Cien Almas, I think that's his name. Sorry if I butchered that right there. But both, it was just shocking to see them. A couple of entries where I'm like, yes, this was sick. Almas had a great showing. He lasted just under half hour. I want to say 29 minutes. And then Rey Mysterio to get that redemption pop at Royal Rumble, and great showing from him. Some really cool, head scissors, the way he'd flip over, and I thought some of those were really unique. Really unique. Unique. You don't say really unique. That defies the point of the word. But, some cool 619 moments with Roman Reigns and John Cena. I thought that was really sweet right there. So, some really cool surprise entries. I felt like we didn't get any of those last year. So, just really good stuff right there. My number 6 point, the Six-Man Showdown. I thought this was sweet. These are what you get in the final 4, or the final 3 or 2 or whatever. But it was like on one side, John Cena, Rey Mysterio, and Randy Orton. And on the other side, you had... okay, I'm going to screw this up right here. Finn Balor, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Roman Reigns. And it's like a 3-on-3 kind of thing. And the way they're calling it on commentary, and the way the guys look at each other like they're strategizing, like they're about to have a sick 3-on-3 match. That created for a really cool dynamic right there. And that was like the final 4, but just... Oh, I thought that was just sick right there. So a really cool moment, just something that I had to mention. Number 7, this came after the winner. This came after the match happened, so I'll mention it after I mention number 8. It's the announcement, you know what I'm saying. So my number 8 point, my last point is the winner, Shinsuke Nakamura, winning the Royal Rumble match, and the crowd, and just a feel-good moment. It was just really cool right there. Everybody's, a lot of people, myself, have been considering the idea of Shinsuke winning it, and the idea of Shinsuke wrestling AJ Styles at WrestleMania. And so, wow, for after the match, for him to be interviewed, I think it was by Renee Young in the ring, and she said, "Who are you going to wrestle at WrestleMania? Who are you challenging?" And there were AJ Styles chants, and he said it, and that. So my number 7 moment is, long story short, number 7 moment is Shinsuke saying, "I'm wrestling AJ." The crowd went nuts. It was like the universe is coming into full circle right here, and it's just the way that, things need to be sometimes. It's okay to be happy. And yeah, my number 8 point, Shinsuke winning it. Sorry to be redundant. I just got to be in order. I got to backtrack. I got to make points. So that was a good show. Good match. Good show. Good things that happened afterwards. I loved the triple threat match. People online saying, oh, they got to bring in weapons and tables and all this extra stuff to make this match fun to watch. And I'm like, you're complaining about this match being fun to watch? You just said it was. This match was fun. I thought it was sick. When Braun threw the knee and Brock threw like 2 punches, they were... typing Brock Lesnar anywhere in top stories above retaining his championship and being the champion for over 300 days is throwing punches at Braun and shoot. That's a shoot, brother. Just crazy stuff right there. Women's Royal Rumble match. Wow, halfway through the show, no, earlier than that, before the men's Royal Rumble match, I heard online, just somebody said it to me. They were like, the women's Royal Rumble match could close out the show, and I was like, this could go many ways right here. I'm not crapping on the idea. It could go many ways, and the match was so fun to watch. All the entries got great pops. I thought Michelle McCool looked great out there. It was crazy to see her. I wasn't really expecting anybody really. I wasn't hearing too much news about who's preparing for the match, but Michelle McCool looked great. She currently holds the record for the most women eliminated in a Royal Rumble match with 5. So that's just something to point out right there. Yeah, Asuka winning, feel good moment. I don't know, really cool right there. The tag title match was weird, but I think Jason Jordan is just quickly becoming great to watch. His character, he's finding this character that is just so like facepalm worthy, and I love it. So very little to complain about from me. God, what else am I forgetting? What? No. I'm forgetting something big, like what opened the show up, Oh yeah, Ronda Rousey, at the end, of course, that was huge. That's making news. That's legit news. But yeah, there were other matches and things, I guess, that happened. I just feel good moment. I'm not gonna ramble on too long. Yeah, wow, good show. Thank you, WWE. Thanks to the homies for making bomb tacos for today. It was just a all around good day, and shout out to Cien Almas and Johnny Gargano for that incredible match at NXT TakeOver the night before. Hope you all have an excellent night. Peace out, y'all.